Anson Mount, the actor who portrays Captain Christopher Pike in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, recently shared a fascinating behind-the-scenes story about recording one of his character's iconic speeches. What made this experience particularly unique was that William Shatner, the original Captain Kirk, was actually in space at the time, aboard Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin rocket. Mount, who is no stranger to the legacy of Star Trek, was well aware of the significance of playing as Starfleet captain. However, the coincidence of recording a pivotal speech for his role while Shatner was literally venturing into space added a new layer of pressure and excitement to the moment. Shatner, at the age of 90, became the oldest person to travel to space, a feat that captured the imagination of people around the world, including those within the Star Trek community. During an interview, Mount reflected on the experience, acknowledging the surreal nature of the situation. He jokingly remarked, "Don't try to outdo Shatner," highlighting the impossibility of competing with the real-life space adventure of the man who originally brought Captain Kirk to life. For Mount, this moment underscored the profound impact Shatner has had not only on the Star Trek franchise but also on the cultural perception of space exploration. Mount described how, as he recorded the speech, he was fully aware of Shatner's historic journey. This awareness added a layer of reverence to his performance as he felt the weight of the Star Trek legacy more than ever. Shatner's trip to space was a symbolic full circle for a character who had inspired generations to look toward the stars. For Mount, delivering a speech as Captain Pike while Shatner was experiencing the reality of space was both humbling and inspiring. The speech itself, although part of Mount's role as Captain Pike, took on a deeper meaning given the context. It wasn't just about leading the crew of the U.S. Enterprise, it was about acknowledging the legacy of those who came before and the impact they had on the world. Mount understood that his performance would inevitably be compared to Shatner's portrayal of a Starfleet captain, but rather than trying to outshine Shatner, he chose to honor the legacy by staying true to his own interpretation of the role. Mount also reflected on how Shatner's spaceflight served as a reminder of the enduring influence of Star Trek. The franchise, which began in the 1960s, has always been about exploring the unknown and pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Shatner's journey into space was a real-world manifestation of the show's core themes, making it an emotional and significant event for fans and actors alike. In the interview, Mount shared that the experience of recording the speech while Shatner was in space was a once-in-a-lifetime moment. It reminded him of the importance of the Star Trek franchise and the responsibility that comes with being a part of it. For Mount, it was clear that no matter how iconic his portrayal of Captain Pike might become, it would always be part of a larger tapestry woven by those who came before him. The story of Anson Mount recording a Star Trek speech while William Shatner was in space is a testament to the enduring power of the franchise. It highlights the ways in which Star Trek continues to inspire both its audience and its actors, bridging the gap between fiction and reality. For Mount, this experience was a reminder that, in the world of Star Trek, the final frontier is not just a destination, it's a legacy that continues to evolve, driven by the passion and imagination of those who dare to dream. As Mount continues to captain the U.S. Enterprise, he carries with him the knowledge that he is part of something much larger, a legacy that spans decades and reaches beyond the screen into the stars themselves.